I've been a long-time Dollar Tree fan, but recent price increases from $1 per item to $1.25 per item made me wonder if I could find better bargains at Walmart. Come along as I've done the hard work of comparing, and I'm going to show you what my conclusion was. Let's go. If you love to live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget, I am here for you at Skip to My Life. Outside of Dollar Tree right now. I've never been to this Dollar Tree before, so it'll be an experience, a brand new experience for all of us. One tip I will tell you, when you're shopping at Dollar Tree versus Walmart, the shopping experience is not uniform from store to store. For those of you who shop at Dollar Tree, you know that you need to pick your favorite Dollar Tree, and the best way I found to do this is to MapQuest it and go by the stars and the reviews of that store. I found them pretty accurate. Even if you have to drive a little ways out of your way to go to a better maintained and stocked Dollar Tree, it is worth it for eliminating frustration. So that's my first tip for shopping at Dollar Tree versus Walmart. So we are going to be comparing three categories here at Dollar Tree to those at Walmart. The first is foods. Now, I eat completely gluten-free and mostly dairy-free, so I will be showing you regular food favorites as well as some of my gluten-free favorites. The second area is storage, and it is the beginning of the year, which is when you will find the most options at Dollar Tree for storage containers. And then the third category will be crafts. So let's go inside and see what they have. Let's start by comparing those cute little boxes of movie candies. Now, throughout this video, you will hear a coin drop when there's an item at Dollar Tree that still is the best deal you'll find, and these candies are one of those. When you're comparing things between Dollar Tree and Walmart, you want to make sure you are comparing like volumes. So another item that Dollar Tree always carries is these Haribo candies. Now, the Walmart price is still $1, so Dollar Tree has really priced themselves out of the market for the same volume of these delicious sweets. Watch all the way to the end of this video for some bonus tips. The next item you may be used to purchasing at Dollar Tree are their drinks. Now, this Dollar Tree was very well stocked with items like Peace Tea and Powerade, and I like to compare brand named items between Walmart and Dollar Tree. Well, Dollar Tree, once again, just is no longer the better bargain for these name brand drinks. So I would not even bother shopping there for things like your ice drinks, Arizona iced tea, Peace Tea, or Powerade. My next pro tip for shopping Dollar Tree bargains is to make sure you check the expiration dates, especially on refrigerated and fresh items like these Lunchable dupes at Dollar Tree. Now, they still came in at the better deal. Walmart sold them at $1.67, but you want to make sure that any convenience foods or refrigerated foods like these at Dollar Tree are well within their expiration. In my opinion, Dollar Tree has now priced themselves out of the market on most food items. There are a few exceptions, which I'm going to show you, but especially in drink specialty items, you'll definitely find a much better deal at Walmart since the price increase at Dollar Tree. If you've been following Skip to My Life, then you know that I'm used to stocking my pantry shelves with Dollar Tree spices. And I used to feel that they were the best deal out there. But Walmart sells their store name spices for just 98 cents. The exception is Himalayan pink salt as well as kosher salt. The prices at Walmart will be higher on these items. And also, you'll want to look for brand name spices. These are still a better deal at the Dollar Tree. If you live in a small space and you like smaller quantities of food like these icing tubs, then Dollar Tree is still the place for you to go. But as far as value, Walmart has Dollar Tree beat. I'm always on the lookout for tasty gluten-free snacks, and at $1 a bag, these used to be a great deal. But now that the price is up to $1.25, I prefer to buy them in a larger quantity and split them up into individual sizes, which is definitely a cost savings. If you like to store dairy-free items like this almond milk that is shelf stable, Dollar Tree has the best deal on this particular item. It's the beginning of the year, and for many of us, that means getting our homes decluttered and organized. And one pro tip I have for you when comparing Walmart to Dollar Tree is to really compare quality of organizing containers. These are Mainstays food prep containers from Walmart. Dollar Tree carries a similar style, but they are in black and they are smaller quantities. The same with these Rubbermaid take-alongs. You will find the same exact item at Dollar Tree, but in a quantity of 2 versus 4. So I would stick with items that are name brand, like these Sistema containers that will last for years and years. I found these Sistema containers at Walmart, and they cost about $3 to $4 per piece. Now, of course, you can buy much more quantity at Dollar Tree, but in my experience, Dollar Tree containers and organizers last about a year with regular use, where the Sistema containers will last the rest of your life. Well, I recently demonstrated how I organize my out-of-control junk drawer into a beautiful masterpiece using Dollar Tree containers. I will link to that below. I have used Dollar Tree drawer organizers in many of my videos, so I'm a big believer in using these less expensive organizers in areas that just don't get a lot of wear and tear. Walmart carries their store brand as well as name brand items for drawer organizers, and you will find a wide selection of very similar items. Some of these come in more attractive styles and colors, so if that's important to you in these hidden spaces, I would go ahead and shop Walmart. If you're just looking for something quick and economical for your drawer storage and organizing, Dollar Tree is probably the better deal. When organizing things like drawers and pantries, always make sure that you choose square over round containers to make the most of your space. Now, in this category, it really matters how much you want to spend. Dollar Tree does have comparable items, but they do have a flimsier appearance. Things such as this candy jar I found at Walmart, you can find at Dollar Tree, but it's an acrylic look. It just isn't as stable. One of my very favorite items for organizing from Walmart is these large anchor hawking glass jars. These I have long used to hold things like bath salts, coffee, and coffee filters. One of my favorite areas to organize and simplify is cleaning products, and you will know if you've seen my Magic Cleaning Caddy that I love this caddy and bottles from Dollar Tree, and I will attach that video down below. Now, if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know how much I love crafting supplies from Dollar Tree to make all kinds of high-end decor DIYs for my small space home, as well as gifts and decorations for the season. Let's start by comparing the silks from Dollar Tree to those at Walmart. I have long believed that Dollar Tree has the better deal for silks, but let's see if I was right. At $3.47 a stem, the Walmart pieces are much fuller and more realistic. So if you're just looking for volume, I would go to Dollar Tree, but if you're looking for quality, I'd stick with Walmart. Burlap ribbon is a staple of my craft supply, and Dollar Tree carries a 2.5-inch burlap ribbon for 15 feet. Now, you will find at Dollar Tree that their ribbon is only 2 inches and it's a 9-foot spool. But Dollar Tree does come out significantly less expensive if this is one of your crafting staples. Floral foam is another item I frequently use in my crafts and decor items. And if we're just comparing this plain block of floral foam at Walmart, it does come out less expensive at 94 cents versus Dollar Tree's $1.25 piece. Walmart also carries a wider selection of shapes and sizes of floral foam, but you will pay significantly more. My favorite shape to use of floral foam is these larger bricks, and they are still a better deal at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree still surpasses Walmart far and away with their wire form wreaths, which are about 4 times more expensive at Walmart. If you love to create things with unfinished wood craft pieces, Walmart does carry a limited selection with a price variation all over the place. Dollar Tree is usually the much better deal in unfinished wood crafting projects, and their variety just cannot be beat. If you're enjoying this video and getting some great tips, don't forget to let me know by clicking that like button, and if you haven't already, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. If you like to design high-end DIY decor projects for your home using frames, one pro tip is to look for added features when you're comparing Dollar Tree frames versus Walmart frames. You will notice right away that even though these Walmart frames are a little bit more expensive, they also are much sturdier, and the backing and kickstand is also sturdier. I use these Dollar Tree frames to make seasonal items and outdoor items like this faux window pane, but for heirloom photos, I will stick with Walmart frames. Glitter is another staple of my crafting supply, and Dollar Tree sells these cute little containers and packets of glitter that I use for projects like this little candle stand I created during Christmas and winter time. Walmart's glitter is priced at $2.94 for a larger quantity, but let me tell you, I feel it's worth it because it's easier to keep these stored and stacked in these adorable containers. Mod Podge is a crafting staple. Dollar Tree's is a little bit less expensive per ounce, but their bottles are so tiny that I'll probably opt to pay more and get a larger supply at Walmart. Hey, if you're sticking around to the end, I'm going to give you some bonus takeaways. The first is Dollar Tree seasonal decor and gift items are really hard to beat in cuteness and price. If you love to put together gift baskets for Christmas and different holidays, you need to get some items from Dollar Tree, like these adorable socks and also containers. Dollar Tree always carries the cutest and best. Walmart carries a really high quality chalk paint in this Waverly brand. So if you'd like to experiment with using chalk paint, this is the perfect place to go. Pick up some of the Waverly chalk paint from Walmart. I use the Rust-Oleum 2X spray paint from Walmart in many of my DIY decor projects. You cannot find anything like this at Dollar Tree, and the price cannot be beat at your local hardware store. Thanks so much for coming along on today's adventure. Hey, I don't know what's going on in your world today, but I want to tell you that today is not the end of your story, so please don't give up. Keep showing up and keep putting one foot in front of the other. Until we see each other next time, this is Shannon from Skip to My Life.